Then it seems there's a little more to be done. I can dispatch the many starred cloaks to the Moonstone Mask and Siren's home to look for clues.
Yeah, like they did for us.
But as for what they can turn up, I do not know. It looks like justice has been denied this day. Nonetheless, you are to be congratulated for saving Lord Siren's life.
Yeah, useless.
2.
What?
Yeah, 2. Keeping her identity a secret was not meant to harm you or her, but there was too many uncertainties in these deaths as it stood to risk it.
It didn't help much, did it?
I'm sorry if you find it difficult to understand, but it was my decision to make, not yours. Well, 1.
2.
Yeah, 2 as well.
2.
As I've said, it was my decision, and it was not my intention to put her at risk, only to save the lives of people in Blacklake.
And how did that turn out, you stupid twat?
If there was a trail, I would ask you to track down this murderer, but without one, I fear we will have to bide our time.
So let's send some of your useless minions so they can find no evidence, like they did for us in the first place.
Then he's already doing that. And another matter has recently been brought to our attention. It seems that we have an even larger problem within Neverwinter than we first thought.
Didn't you promise us a reward or something?
I advanced the level.
Killing that.
Whoa, camera.
That was interesting. I got a real close-up of Eterna's face here, next to Sydney.
Where is Sydney? Because I don't...
Well, next to the portrait of Sydney in the dialogue box.
Okay. Well... Lyra?
That's a dude.
Yeah. No.
Where is he? So I think it's a dude, but anyway. I hope we're not intruding. It seems Neverwinter is quite active of late.
I said I would send for you later, after I'm done here.
My apologies, my Lord Nesher, but the conversation before was a bit brief, and I did not think it would be best for both of our cities to wait any longer. Forgive my impatience. Ah, this is the harborman, the squire I've heard so much about. Whoever she is, she's powerful. She's masking it well, too. Okay, so it's a girl. I'm familiar with your exploits, and as exceptional as they are, I'm certain we could spend most of the day discussing them. Well, diplomacy, I guess.
Well, why?
Yeah.
Do we want to bog out of... I want to know more about her.
I don't.
No, me either.
Okay. No. I want you here. This merits your attention.
And it was a success. Okay.
This is Sydney Natal, our new ambassador from Luskin.
Great.
She arrived earlier, and I had hoped to speak to you privately before the three of us met.
I'm guessing just that the old lady, because I think she looks old, is actually the old ambassador in disguise. Could be.
I don't know.
Who's
Her
betting?
associate is Kralver, I believe. Well met, sir. It is my
Fool.
Kralver is of no consequence. He is here to assist me, and silently. Yes.
The news I bring concerns you, Lord Nesher, and I most of all, so it is fitting you have arrived. I'd hope to speak to you before leaving in any event. What?
I guess we're listening.
Yeah, indeed.
There's been a miscommunication, so I've traveled from Luskin to straighten certain matters out. If they were left to rumor, gossip, or surface appearances, they might be misconstrued. You have recently had trouble with those you believe affiliated with Luskin, when in fact they are not connected to or supported by us at all.
Might be them trying to save their ass, but...
Yeah, sounds like it.
4.
You
Well,
wanted to say
maybe?
something? Yeah, okay, I'm a little curious now.
The Arcane Brotherhood, right?
There are
But
4 towers in Luskan, each ruled by a skilled mage, and we 4 work tirelessly to aid Luskan and its people.
so she's one of the 4 top mages in the whole country. Okay, explains
I
why
see.
she's powerful.
Kind of like Garius, but not of the 5th tower. Wait a second.
Yeah.
4 towers, 5th tower. Interesting.
But there is a self-styled master of the 5th tower, who is, as his title suggests, has overstepped his bounds. This mage is a man, the name of Garius, Black Garius, I believe. He's yet another title he uses. Silly, really, but he really does believe he casts a longer shadow than he does.
Garius. Black Garius. License to kill.
Yeah, I don't like James Bond. Nevertheless, he has been quite industrious as of late, almost as industrious as you, my dear Harborman. But he's not affiliated with our city or its interests, unlike you and your long-standing ties to service in Neverwinter.
Well, I'd say the first line of 2, but not the last bit. I mean, it is, if they've got 4 of these mage towers with powerful mages, why can't they just decide, hey, this 5th dude has been causing trouble, let's go deal with it?
Because that's not like them, Turner.
Yeah,
They
apparently.
prefer us to do it.
Yeah, seems like it.
So, 1 or 2?
2.
2. Ambassador Natal informed me earlier that she believes Black Areas began the war with their island neighbor, Rothim or something? Ruathan?
Yes, and it has served as a convenient means to distract Luskan from its real priorities. Regardless, Roathim was an aggressor for quite some time, so action needed to be taken regardless.
I believe the Lord's Alliance would have taken exception to that, as do I.
I'm certain they would have, my lord, but since Ruathin attacked us first, it is our responsibility to deal with their aggression and quickly. You can expect little else from island barbarians, really. You see, Ruathin believed that Luskan has stolen a precious artifact from them, a book called the Tome of Iltkazar. A powerful artifact, and not only can it simultaneously lead 2 nations to war, but in the wrong hands it can be used to channel tremendous power. 1. Just simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a matter we feel best left to Neverwinter. The matter is a domestic one, as it turns out. But that is not all that concerns us. We believe that Black Garius has made an alliance with someone known as the King of Shadows, a man or creature of whom we know very little. Garius was no doubt able to steal the Tome of Iltkazar withheld from his ally, and use it to bolster his armies with golems awakened by the tome.
Golem army, yay.
Yeah.
But I fail to see how it does our matter. Isn't it like Luskan's problem?
So, 2?
Yeah. No, unfortunately his ambitions do not end there. We have received word that he intends to perform a powerful ritual within the lands of Neverwinter, with knowledge he has stolen from the very King of Shadows he serves. I've heard of the loss of your local sage, Aldanon, but I suspect he's part of this. 1.
I knew it all along!
He doesn't even
No.
know it.
No.
1. I suspect he was kept to provide the last missing pieces to the ritual. A ritual that will steal power from the King of Shadows and grant it to Garius. The exact powers granted are not known to me, or my fellow mages, which is a further cause for concern, but I have told you all I know.
So you basically say, we've got some shit that's
That
going
we need
wrong
to take care
and-
of, but you don't know squad.
Yeah. Well-
Informative, but useless.
1, I guess?
3.
Well, 2 as well. Well, yeah, 3's actually... Yeah, 3.
3, yeah.
Also 4, but...
We felt it was not only our duty to clear up any ties you might believe exist between Luskan and this criminal, but also inform you of his whereabouts. He and his forces are in a ruined castle crossroads keep within Neverwinter lands.
Ah.
Yes.
Normally,
Oh,
Luskin
sorry.
would not.
Normally, Luskin would not hesitate to take action against such a criminal, but with the confusion that has already occurred, we felt it was best to advise Lord Nasher and you of the situation and allow you to do what you feel is best.
Is there any clue
One.
why in that keep? Well, I guess
One.
if we know that if we take that Aldenon is there, then it's powerful for some reason. I'd say 3.
3 does sound correct, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, 3, very much so.
I'm ashamed to admit this, but that is the truth of this matter, I'm afraid.
Pardon me, but officially I've been asked to reassure you of that fact. Logically, it would be foolish for Luskin to spark a war on 2 fronts, and not all that...
Silence.
Traveler, enough.
Close enough.
What happened in Ember was unfortunate, but Luskin could never condone such an action. You're lying. My dear girl, I would be careful with such words, lest you offend me. I have come in good faith, and you are in danger of throwing it back in my face. I kinda agree with her. With Chandra, I mean.
Well, I mean...
Yeah, I believe her.
Sydney's at least a bit... you know, a million times better than Torio, for sure, but...
Yeah.
She seems more straightforward, like, okay, hey, yeah,
But
there's some shit.
I like agreeing with our companions anyway.
True.
2 then.
The matter of Luskin and Ember is for me to decide. We both are aware of the threat this Black Garius represents. If Luskin is interested in peace and cooperation, it is for the good of Neverwinter to respect that intention.
Alright, fair enough.
3, I'd say, but probably disagree.
It is probably good to agree with your king.
I'll go with 2.
Not when said king relies on us for everything.
I guess that is...
We'll let bygones be bygones.
Yeah, 5 is actually
for now.
Also okay.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right.
Like, for now, just cast away the grudges, deal with, you know, the problem ahead.
Actually, wait, is there anything below 5?
No.
No, 5. We'll do 5.
What? You saw
What?
Say hello. You saw what happened at Ember. They put you on trial for the deaths of those people. Those deaths they caused. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Is this how you protect your own people, when it's convenient?
Chandra Jarrow, the strength of Neverwinter comes from its citizens, and you've shown me that now. But listen to me, there are greater threats to Neverwinter as we speak. What happened at Amber is unfortunate, but I believe the one responsible has been punished for that crime. If we carry the accusation further to Luskin, I do not believe it is warranted, and furthermore, I am the one who sets policy in this court. This is not about one man or one village, this is about Neverwinter, and it is about protecting what exists.
Lord Nasher, I had a friend, Elaine at Ember, who barely escaped, but so many others.
I know, and I'm sorry for their loss, but unless this Garius is stopped, I fear that another tragedy will occur, much greater than what occurred at Ember. Justice will come for those, in time, but not today. And I need you to accept it. We all have burdens to bear, and if we must be carried so that the people of Neverwinter may be safe, that is what must be done. Lord Nasher, Ambassador Natal, Crossroad Keep, I fear that...
Silence, Traveler, do not make me remind you again. Jesus, such a bitch. Lord Nasher, forgive me, but Black Garius may have begun the ritual. Quick action is needed. I have done what I could to inform you of what we know. It's up to you to act if you wish. And Harborman, as future proof of my good faith and the good faith of Luskin, rest assured I will keep looking for information on this King of Shadows. Had any proof I can bring the Luskin had no involvement with Ember. I imagine such proof will come in time.